Hello everyone, so this video will be going to teach you about a step-by-step guide on downloading Homilychart mobile version software and also some basic operation of the software. So for Android user, you may download the apps through Google Play Store, while for Apple user like me, you can download through Apple Store. So from here, you can just straight away search from Homilychart, from the search button at the right bottom side. So when you got it, you just download the apps. So when it is done, you should able to see the open button. So click on it. So when you open, you will see this loading screen. Accept the notification and also agree to the disclaimer. At here, you would able to see two buttons, log in at the left side and also sign up at the right side. For members or you are subscribed to the trial version, you have to click this left hand side login buttons, and you are required to ask for your Homily personal ID and password from your lecturer or customer support. Please do not sign up for a personal ID, as you will not receive any paid indicators or features. The feature in personal sign up is not as complete compared to member ID. But if you are just a normal user, you may proceed to sign up button to create a personal ID. For personal sign up, you will require to use your phone number to sign up an ID. Now let's proceed to log in. And from here, you can do not insert your phone number. Go straight away to account login. And here, you can just insert the Homily ID that was given to you by your lecturer, and also the password. The Homily ID and also password are specially given by your lecturer or customer support. You could not create an ID yourself. Okay, next, just log in. So after we enter, the first thing we need to do is to change the market. Singapore market is set as default for the software. So we just need to click the flag, and then we change into the Malaysia. Change into Malaysia and then press OK. The apps is also can watch Singapore stock. And then after this, maybe you can start to search stock. So we click this magnifying glass, and then here we can insert our stock. In insert stock, we have two ways to insert. First, we can insert through the counters, the numbers, or we can search the full name of the stock. For example, we need to search 4456 Dinex, and we will see Dagang. And if we insert Dagang, D-A-G-A-N-G, we can also search Dagang. But if we search the short form, the Dinex, we are unable to search it now. So so it is better that we use code number or full name to search. So for example, here we log into Dinex. Here we can see the daily chart, and then to enter 3 window, this is the latest upgrade. We can press this blue button, and then we choose 3 kit zone. Okay, this is the 3 template. So at here we can see trend expert, deviation expert, DE, and also multicolor dragon, MCD. So multicolor dragon is the indicators that help us to see whether banker is inside the market or not. Okay, so from here we can also see daily chart, weekly chart, monthly chart, and also minute chart. So for time, it is 1 minute chart, but this video is recorded when there is no market. But when there is market day, you will see a white line and also yellow line. For the bottom window, it will be volume. If you have Homily PC Kit, you would be able to insert indicators into time chart. But for mobile version, this is unavailable. Okay, so to observe and stop, normally we will look into the daily chart first. So for trend expert, as we can see here, there's 4 long red candles, which indicates that now we are having a uptrend. And for deviation expert, we also have some red candles, which also show that now there is a fund increasing in the market. And for MCD, we can also see that banker red bars is also increasing, but it is still considered less right now, as it is around 10 to 28%. Normally, banker red bars need to achieve 50%. For a more detailed indicators usage, we will going to talk more about it during our class session. So from here, if you are a short to middle term investors, you can move on to the minute chart. So you can change to 60 minutes, 30 minutes, 50 minutes, and also 5 minutes. So from here, we can see as 60 minutes, mostly we use this. 30 minutes chart is suitable for people who love fast with like V-shaped chart. And if you wish to do intraday, you can use 15 minutes or 5-minute chart. But I would suggest that before you make any decision to buy a stock, you have to evaluate the overall performance of the stock. For example, the weekly chart, we can look into the monthly chart, and also daily chart, and lastly minute chart. It is not about we straight away go into minute chart and find for a good position to buy in. If we only look into the minute chart, the decision we make and the evaluation is very lacking. This will end up we have a very low success rate. So this is the simple 3-window version of trend expert, deviation expert, and also multicolor dragon. But for the indicators in this 3 window are unable to change. If we want to change the indicators, we press back, and then we go into 2 windows. These 2 windows is able to change indicators. So we click this red packs. So from here we can see there's 4 types of indicators: TE, DE, and MCD. So the TE, okay, we can just simply click the indicators and the indicators will come out. We just have to click the window and also the indicators. Apart from this, if you want to switch more indicators, you can also access at the C and also H button below. So for the C is referring the basic indicators, for example like volume, moving average, MACD, KDJ, and also others. You should able to access these indicators in the normal software. So next we continue to talk about the H. So H is referring homily special indicators. So apart from the three indicators that we mentioned, from H here we have other homily signals such as red and green signal, homily rainbow, red white circle, and also others. Different people will have different preference on indicators, so you can adjust on yourself through these C and H indicators. So for a more detailed explanation about our usage of the indicators, you may always ask your lecturers or search for our customer support help, or you also can attend classes to learn more about it. If the stock that you're looking at, you wish to add into your favorite list, you can press the button, the plus button, so you can save into the portfolio. So for example, the favorite group, for me, I have these 3 groups. So for now, I would like to add it into hot share groups. Just click it and you will see add successfully. From the chart here, you also can zoom in and zoom out through the buttons here. So this is some basic operation on checking a few stock. So the next, I'm going to move on to others function. So go back to menu. So let's look into other function. So as we slide to the right side, there is a lot of features that you can click, but mostly we just use few. For example, quotes, favorite, and also shop, and also personal care, personal center. So for personal center, mostly you check is your Homily ID, and if you wish to log out your Homily ID, you can also log out through this button. So now we look into quotes. So at here we can see there is an index, but this is not referring KLCI. It's an index designed by Homily. It is just for referring chart. Next sector we can see. So we can see from here a different sector. So next we can look into sectors, but these sectors, the data here is referring the international, not for local. If you wish to use the local data, you need to find customer support to open, but this will induce charges. Today is a closed market, so at here we cannot see any data. Now change sort. At here we can look, this is the list of top gainers and top losers. If you swipe into right, you can also look into the stock. And lastly, for futures data, for your package, the trial package, you might unable to see this page, but for mine, I already subscribed. If you are interested in subscribe, maybe you can consult our customer support. So next, let's move on to favorite. So here you can manage your favorite list. So from the plus, you can also add more groups of your favorite list and organize. So the other features are mostly paid features, so mostly is accessible. So at shop we can access here to look into our coin and also buy indicators. So in personal center, mostly we check is our Homily ID, and if you face some problems in the apps and you wish to log out your account, you also can log out through personal center here from the red button. So in conclusion, so this is some basic operation of the Homily mobile version software. If you encounter any problem or question, you can always contact our customer support or your respective lecturers. But in overview, mostly our members face difficulties when logging into the system. If you found out that any problems, please advise us immediately. We will try our best to help your problem. Alright, that's the end of my video. Thank you for watching, and I wish you for a very joyful investment journey. Thank you.